Fuck yeah.
T-Law Hive. Yeah, T-Law Hive is live.
How about
Annoying that he was second touchdown scorer. That sucked.
Well, yeah, and
We had him
annoying that
first touchdown scorer.
it's taken them 4 weeks to figure out that he is mobile and that he is dangerous on the ground. It's like it's almost like it's almost an embarrassment if a couple of schlubs like us can figure that out in the preseason and have some good concept, and then it takes the actual coaching staff 4 weeks to figure out, hey, you know what? We should utilize him on third and short rollout. That would be a great opportunity to gain an easy first down. I would expect to see more of that from the Jags in the future.
Although the quarterback draw from shotgun that somebody points out in the chat, like the quarterback draw on fourth and short, maybe from under center.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You don't have to run quite as far.
The fourth and goal call was a disastrous. But in general, the fact that they are utilizing T-Law on the ground is like so overdue. Thank God, at long last. Jaguars.
Somebody in the chat also mentioned
by a lot more, right?
Somebody had mentioned they wish we would have done the pre-recording for this. Remember, we were just gonna pretend like we'd watch this first, which I didn't watch 1 second of the first quarter. I might have taken a little disco nap this afternoon. My
disco
wife
nap.
She's like, "Hey, aren't you supposed to be watching?" I'm like, "Oh yeah."
What's a disco nap? I thought a disco nap was like you were doing too much cocaine or something and you passed out. Is that not a disco nap?
It is. Well, cocaine never makes you nap, but it's
no.
It's
but
like
you like over the course of like too many days, right?
Yeah, you partied too hard, and you got to like take a little nap so you can party again that night. When you're 37, disco nap means you didn't sleep well last night because you hurt your back. And you needed a little afternoon CP time, but
shit, man.
No,
Sorry to hear that.
This game. No, I feel great now. Like I just need a little ibuprofen, a little rice. That's rest, ice, compression.
Rico says the nap
exercise.
The coke. Of course, yes, of course.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of course it is.
Big. Obviously, the Bengals were a 7.5-7-point favorite somewhere in there before the game. So the second half is 7.5, total 23. Do we think the guy who ran on first and second down 14, is going to get this offense going? Because then that total might be a touch low because their defense looks a little slower tonight, and maybe those injuries are catching up.
I mean,
I don't have a take on this game.
This feels so much like deja vu all over again from Bears Bengals. What happened in the second half of that Bears-Bengals game? Remind me of that. Let's just look at that game and assume that the same thing's going to happen for this game and bet it accordingly.
What happened in that game is very similar to what happens in this game. Andy didn't watch the second half.
What did actually happen? Could someone in the chat help me out? What exactly happened in the second half of Bengals-Bears? Because it does feel like we're watching a fucking rerun of that game where the Bengals were favored, or at least were the hot side coming in. Burrow went pick crazy. I mean, Burrow's gonna be forcing it, and he obviously still has not really developed a ton of comfortable. He doesn't have comfort in this offense, so the idea that he is a little sloppy in the second half is real in my mind. We probably want a second half over here. I think this lands around 37 points. What are we at now? 14?
14.
All right, let's take over 23. Over 23.
Yeah, this is a real light touch on this one, the over, just because we will see, even Zach Taylor knows they have to start throwing the ball a little. And we could see some picks, maybe in and minus territory. We could see some long catches to eventually Chase gets open. They have some good receivers. Yeah, Dan Arnold, instant impact. Wow. And yet Burrow's looking good.
And honestly, T-Law is playing a lot more confidently in this game against this defense than we saw from him in the first 3 weeks. He's starting to settle down. Honestly, if there's one takeaway from this game, it may be that we caught the bot. We had the bottom this week on rookie quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
This was probably the bottom. The 1 in 10 with the one win being head to head. This was probably the bottom on rookie quarterbacks against the spread. And it won't be shocking if the narrative on Monday or Tuesday even is, oh my gosh, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, and Mac Jones all won outright. I'm not saying that the Patriots are going to beat the Buccaneers. That would take a lot of things going right. But
you
that
also
could
called
be
the Jets winning.
Well, I think that's still in the cards. Look, did you see the market?
I know a lot.
Market came with me, man. Market came with me on that one. Market came with me on that one.
That one's going to be just like everyone's going to realize, like, oh, you don't need number one receivers to beat this defense. Like, it's going to be funny because I feel like I get the Jets theme. It makes sense, but it's going to be funny when it turns into like the end of the Great White Hope, where it's like, oh shit, no, that guy's not as good at boxing.
Okay, so here realistically, let's talk about realistically what happens here in the second half. Realistically, in the second half, the Bengals get a touchdown.
Bengals get the ball.
The Bengals get a touchdown. It's 14-7. It's 14-0 right now, right? I was okay. All right, thank you.
90% sure on that. I'm
14-7. The Jaguars then try to do a little bit of a conservative drive. They kick a field goal. It's 17-7. Bengals get another touchdown. It's 17-14. And at that point, this becomes a game of field goals. And it probably is 17-7 into overtime or 21-17 Bengals win. That type of a game at this point. So over 23 is, I think, the right look. Let's go over 23, and then let's check the box score tomorrow morning. Sound good?
Yeah, no, I'm going to go. I have some bourbon I like. We're probably, and Drew, if you can't tell, Drew is out in the woods, out in the boot. Well, not really. He's up in Colorado. He's doing some wedding shenanigans. So overtime
is my signal no bueno?
No, it's fine. Like your lighting is horseshit. Lighting
I don't have a ring light.
You are. I mean, you're just You're in like an alley.
I am in an alley. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that.
No.
There we go.
There you go. A little better. No, I mean your signal's a little choppy, but like we can hear you. That's fine.
Overtime the whole time. This is way better.
Yeah, you should. Overtime's going to be Colorado.
Yeah.
I know. We did pronunciation last time out with the what was I trying to? Oh, it was Saquon Barkley. And then Frank Brank and I had the conversation one time about Nevada.
No, I think that was me and you.
Nevada. No, this was forever ago with Nevada. Because it was Nevada. Because then it was like
super decisive.
Nevada.lv
one time.
Saquon. Colorado.
Sack. We just call him Sack for short, like Sack Lodge. That's really that's the gag. All right. Well, I got to go get to the rest of this true crime documentary for Netflix, as our buddy Ewoks points out. Any other interesting line movement that I might have missed today while I was traveling?
Again, I took this long afternoon nap, so I didn't really pay attention. Legitimately, I woke up and like, oh shit, I got to put a shirt on and go outside. And this game sucks. Like,
did you take some perks or some
No.
Vicodins for the back?
I'm all natural. I took some fucking child pose and did some stretching and whatnot.
Okay. Oh, so you're okay. So you're a karma. Okay, I got you. Over 25, 22 and a half on Bet Online. That's a good look. That's even better than 23 by a long shot.
I didn't pay too much attention, although I do wonder about the Denver number now with the Lamar. Me and him. This is just like last year. Remember when what's his name?
And Lamar,
Mahomes?
man.
Well, no, when Mahomes hurt his knee, and
You're
I'm like,
Lamar.
I've had that same injury.
You're basically
I'm kind of like an MVP. I also hurt my back, Lamar, and I've been out, but I went to work.
Yeah, are you ready to go play at altitude?
Oh man, honestly, last time I went up there, I went up to like Breckenridge. I kept like blacking out when I was like climbing upstairs. So I'm not good at altitude.
Hey,
but I can do Denver. Like that's.
Do you think that some of the market resistance on that was because people knew that Lamar was hurting, or do you think that was entirely just in general? That was because I got since that was totally out of the blue. I thought that was general enthusiasm on the part of the Broncos. I think somebody out there loves the Broncos. Maybe AD, maybe somebody else, maybe a lot of people, but I feel like we're on the wrong side of that one. Honestly, I'm not going to use Ravens in contests. Basically, I'll put it that way. Even though
no. Well, no, not with the uncertainty at a very important quarterback. So, Vegas refund is on a primetime heater. Although
Well,
I should give him a hard time.
he's in general.
He
He's
didn't
just
lose last week.
That's not a new thing. Like he in general has an extremely solid read on the way the
Yeah,
market
always
shapes for
play,
these primetime
play his
games.
primetime. Just
Yeah.
skip his Sun. I hopefully he's watching this. We know him. Like skip his Sunday shit, garbage, trash loot. Sunday trash loot for Sunday, and then
Don't bet his
his
college football.
primetime stuff.
Do not bet his
I don't
college
know.
football.
Is it?
No, just
I never actually take that.
if it's not a staircase of picks, then stay
yeah.
away.
He does make his tweets look really nice. The staircase.
All right, well, let's wrap this up. I don't have much more to say. Let's get more points in the second half than we had in the first half. How about that?
You need to go back to like Drew. Drew is leaving people inside a bar that he should be hanging out with.
Dude, it's a fucking scene too, man. Fuck.
You'll be back. You'll be back in Cali for Sunday night. We'll do our regular shows. You'll be fine.
Perfect.
Everything will be back. So I'll let you go get back to the bar.
Put a ball on this motherfucker.
Yeah. This was a good game to barely take a look at. So
yeah, cannot wait for better games this weekend. Ooh.
Can't pick.
Next one we get to do is Bucks Pats. Ooh,
yeah, like that? Infinitely better.
Oh,
Monday night's good too. So yeah.
Not even a contest.
No.
All right, man. Have a great night.
All right, you go back to the bar. I'll man the fort here. Is Dan? Are you gonna pull him out, or are we just gonna follow him? All right, I'm not gonna stay much longer either. I thought I heard a big cricket out here. So, just real quick, we tweeted this out earlier and we put it on Brown Bag. Dan, if you want to show them the gear, we've got gear. If you are in Colorado, you should sign up for WinBets. Use this code. Let me know. I'll send you a rope hat. It is rope hat season. Go golfing in this gear. I just want to put this up because Reed spent the time taking a very nice picture of this gear. Not a professional picture. I think he just had his wife take some really good pictures of the gear that arrived today. So get this, get the gear. So I don't care about my teaser anymore. Go Bengals, or excuse me, go Jaguars. That's fine. So I'll catch you guys. I'll be on tomorrow morning. I'll do some shows tomorrow. And then we'll see you guys Sunday for deep dive stuff. Good luck this weekend. Good luck in the second half. Good luck with everything you do in life. Good luck with work on Friday. And good luck getting through another Thursday Night Football.